Guys, this is another development update on my newest incoming Infusion for the Wi-Fi Pineapple called Bob the Builder. Now in my last video I showed you guys the library tab of the Infusion that allows you to easily edit and add and delete and rename files and all that stuff directly from the Infusion, so you don't have to SSH in or anything like that. But now I've been working on the page builder, which is essentially going to be, let me get that out of the way, is essentially going to be um, a tool that allows people to build functional web pages without really having a whole lot of knowledge about PHP, JavaScript, HTML, whatever. So for a demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and create a new page called example.php. And let's say that I want this page to write some data that I get to a file. So but I don't know how to write this code. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up my PHP functions library right here. And I can see that there's already a function in this library that will do it for me. So all I have to do is press one of these buttons to prepend or append it to my file. I don't have anything in there, I'm just going to prepend it, doesn't matter. So now it's in my file, and I can see that the function is write data to file, and it does all of this stuff right here. And it's being called right here, and at the moment it's writing to demofile.txt, and it's writing the data hello world. But let's say I want to write something else. Let's say I want to rename the file. I want to rename it to logs.txt. And instead of writing hello world, I'm going to want to write something that I get from a GET request. So let's say I want to write a name to the file. So what I'm saying now is I'm going to say write the name that I get from the GET request to logs.txt inside /www. And I didn't really have to do anything there to make that happen. So now let's go ahead and add some HTML. So to do this, I can easily just do it by clicking on the HTML elements, and I'll pull up the element library. And then I can add my heading if I want to add a heading. I'll say Bob the Builder, and I'll go ahead and say add this. And then let's say I want to have a link, and I want to have it to wifi-pineapple.com. So I'm going to say wifi-pineapple.com, and the title of the link will be something like pineapples are cool. And I'll say add link. Oh, I missed it. Oh, there we go. And I can see that it added the code directly to the page without me really having to do anything whatsoever. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that I'm happy with this page. It's not really got a whole lot of information on it, but I'm happy enough with it. So I'm going to go ahead and say save file. Oh, for some reason I keep on highlighting stuff. And I can see that it's been saved successfully. If I come over to my library, I can see I have example.php, and if I edit that, I can see that I have all of my code right there. So now to show you that it's working, I'm going to come over to here, example.php, I already have it pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and pass something to it. I'm going to say name equals, and let's just say John. And as you can see, it has my new updated page on it, Bob the Builder, pineapples are cool. If I click this, I'm going to open it in a new tab. It should take me over to wifi-pineapple.com. Yep, perfect. So now if I come back over to the library, I can see that there's a new file called logs.txt. And if I edit that, I can see my data that I entered, which is John. So let's say I want to put another name here. Let's say Billy. So I'm adding another name, Billy. And now I come back over to here, I edit my logs.txt, and I can see that John is in there, Billy's in there. I have to add a new line character. I'll make that happen before this is released. But yeah, that's some more development on Bob the Builder. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment if you have suggestions, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and have a great